I'm Charles Strong III of Strong Counseling Solutions, LLC. We offer on-site counseling in Gretna, Louisiana, and board-approved online counseling throughout the state of Louisiana. For provisionally licensed professional counselors, we offer supervision. And for mental health rehabs, we offer consultation, psychotherapy, and assessments. Today, we're discussing how to escape the shutdown that typically happens during depression. So while depression is difficult to conceptualize, it's a top cause of disability and poor health throughout the world, and studies report that it's significantly increasing globally, particularly with youth. Dr. Gregg Henriques suggests that we consider depression a state of behavioral shutdown as opposed to a disease, and that we often engage in the paradox of shutdown by avoiding withdrawing from depression, when that only makes things worse. So animals spend more energy to manipulate the environment to reach their goals. Goals of acquiring and maintaining resources and feeling valued are rooted in survival and reproductive aspirations. To control resources, animals expend calories and risk loss by seeking unavailable resources or losing out to competitors. Mammals, Dr. Henriques says, have two broad systems of behavioral investment. The positive emotional investment system energizes the animal, fills it with curiosity and desires, and orients it to seek and approach things that are emotionally nourishing, such as high-quality relationships and rewarding activities. In contrast, the negative emotional system orients the animal to danger, loss, and avoidance, and withdrawal into defensive posture. Animals' quest to minimize risk versus reward is adapted by increasing benefits like food, sex, and status, and reducing level of investment like sleep, hibernation, and exhaustion. Depression, Dr. Henriques posits, is a state of shutdown that occurs in response to threat or limited resource identification, spiking the negative emotional system. So the behavioral shutdown model, or BSM, suggests that irritability, shame, sadness, and a dull sense of pleasure are experienced. These traits are inherent in depression. The behavioral shutdown model seeks to explain why danger, humiliation, and repeated failure can result in fatigue, poor eating habits, disruptive sleep patterns, and negative metacognition when considering past losses and future gains. The BSM tries to explain behavioral component through four tenets: differences between common lifestyles and those which we've adopted, difficult to avoid life events, variance between negative emotion and negative emotional response, and detrimental coping skills. Adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, which we're going to cover in a future video, illustrate how highly stressful incidents such as abuse, trauma, and neglect can increase chances of depression and other afflictions over time. Overactive negative emotion systems have been correlated to high neuroticism, which increases sensitivity to stress, ramps up experience of negative emotions, deepens feelings of negativity, and extends sensations of negative feelings. Dr. Henriques identified a pathway to depressive shutdown as difficult stressors that trigger strong negative emotional reactions that result in an instinct to avoid and withdraw, which resolves nothing but only makes things worse and ends up generating more negative emotions. How do you climb out of this pit of depression and escape the downward spiral? Dr. Henriques suggests engaging in what he calls the paradox effort to break the cycle of shutdown in response to depression. Counselors should, with clients, hold the negative experiences of clients while finding productive ways to address them, galvanizing behaviors that allow change while still suffering from depression. This behavioral activation is what psychologists find to be the most effective method for climbing out of depression. Dr. Stephen Alardi, writer of The Depression Cure, encourages avoiding as best as possible those adverse experiences such as abuse and neglect, consuming omega-3 fats, engaging in activities, particularly exercise, more frequently, seeking out social interaction, getting more sunlight, and establishing a healthy sleep schedule. That's our talk for today. I hope you found something interesting in it, or maybe something you'd use in your own life now or in the future to overcome any challenges you may be facing. If you'd like to learn more about us, visit us at strongcounselingsolutions.com or give us a call at 504-356-2908. We'll be back next week with a new topic, so I hope to see you then. But until then, thanks and be well.